Sharif Suki is one of the more colorful personalities in the energy sector, but he overpays himself. Suki was the driving force behind Cheniere, which today is responsible for half our exports of liquefied natural gas, or LNG. It's hard to believe today, but 15 years ago, it was generally believed that the US would need to start importing LNG because our domestic production was falling. The shale revolution turned that upside down. Thanks to fracking and horizontal drilling, natural gas production soared. In the US, Cheniere faced the prospect of having no customers for their imported LNG, so they switched to being an exporter. This is not a trivial change. Chilling natural gas for export is very different than regasifying it once it's arrived, but Cheniere pulled it off. They are a great success story. Russia's invasion of Ukraine has made the prospects for US LNG exports even better. Suki left Cheniere in 2015. Carl Icahn, who was on his board, pushed him out because of excessive compensation. Suki then founded Tellurian, and unfortunately, he's at it again.
Natural gas is critical for everybody's lifestyle all the time. You use it to heat your home, cook your food, turn on your electricity, prepare your fertilizers so that the food is available. It is not escapable. It is something that is fundamental. We still have not found anything better to replace it on a global basis. So in a world where the emerging countries continue to increase their population and improve their living standards, natural gas is essential for the rest of the world.
His regular weekly videos update investors and reinforce his view, which we share, that natural gas has a bright future. Suki is a visionary. It's hard not to share his excitement at the continued growth in energy demand from developing countries as they strive to raise living standards. We agree with him that the market for exports of US natural gas will continue to grow because we have enormous reserves with low production costs. Tellurian looked like a great way to invest in this future. Unfortunately, Suki hasn't changed his view on executive compensation. Tellurian has struggled to get its planned Driftwood LNG project off the ground. That's because they adopted a different business model. Most LNG exporters charge a fee for liquefying the natural gas. They don't want exposure to the price of the gas. Because they sign contracts of 10 to 20 years, this creates great cash flow visibility, which reduces the risk for investors. Suki is a big believer that US prices will remain much lower than European or Asian prices for a long time. So he signed contracts that retained this price risk for Tellurian. Great if it works, but not if he's wrong. As a result, Tellurian has been unable to get investors to finance their Driftwood facility. That hasn't stopped Suki from being well paid. Last year, he earned $20 million, more than the CEO of Cheniere and many other big energy companies. Executive compensation is supposed to be about pay for performance. I think what Suki likes is pay for performance in advance. Last year, they raised $100 million in equity at $3 a share. The stock was trading at $4 before the offering, so they took quite a discount. Then they paid out $8 million in cash in year-end bonuses for the executive team. Tellurian paid its management for results before they achieved them. Suki's history at Cheniere was a clue. We love his weekly videos and we share his vision, but the pay philosophy at Tellurian convinced us that we didn't have an alignment of interests. This persuaded us to look elsewhere for opportunities to profit from US LNG exports. When you invest along Sharif Suki, you know he'll get richer. You just don't know if you will. If you're interested in learning more about the energy sector and interest rates, then don't forget to subscribe and follow us on LinkedIn and Twitter. Our handles are in the description box below. To find out more about what we're thinking, you can sign up for our twice-weekly blog at sl-advisors.com. We always love to hear from you, so if you have any comments or blog ideas, please leave them down below. I'm Simon Lack. Thank you for watching this video.